You may have seen my cousin playing a villain's cat, Blofeld, in an early James Bond film. I'm in Paphos, Cyprus. I'm thirsty and need a drink. My team lost in the World Cup. This episode of Travel Thoughts is about living in Switzerland and watching a World Cup match on TV in Belgium. Enough about Travel Thoughts. On to my plan now for meowing across the world. Mwahaha.
Places to live in the world. What about a small town in Switzerland? We toured Aubonne for a couple of weeks to see what it would be like living in the country known for its banking, the Alps, chocolate, yogurt, cheese, and cuckoo clocks. Switzerland is a clean, efficient country in a lovely setting. Aubonne is situated between Lausanne and Geneva. It is a typical Swiss town in the foothills of the Alps, which overlooks Lake Geneva. Its population is about 3,200, of whom around a quarter are foreign nationals. The area is primarily French-speaking. Locals certainly distance themselves from the French themselves, who they characterize as a nation of moaners. Sounds like the Australians' characterization of the English as whinging palms. Aubonne streets are clean, the city is orderly, and the people are fairly formal. Most jobs are in the service sector. Agriculture is the second largest employer, which includes wine production. Now, you rarely see Swiss wines outside Switzerland, but they can be very good. Aubonne has a number of vineyards. We also saw crops of wheat, corn, and fruit. You will experience the high cost of living in Switzerland. Public transport from the airport to Aubonne, which takes only an hour by train and bus, costs nearly 50 Swiss francs for 2 single fares. A 2-kilometer bus journey from Aubonne to the local train station costs slightly more than 7 francs for 2 single fares. Food prices are also high. A small loaf of bread costs about 1.5 francs in the bakery. Overall, expect to pay twice what you would pay in the UK and the US. As for eating out, it is not a regular occasion for locals. An average restaurant meal for 2 with a bottle of wine costs 100 to 200 francs. Property rentals vary tremendously. A good location for a 1-bedroom flat in a town or a village near Lake Geneva costs on Airbnb from 1,800 to 3,500 francs per month in the summer. Why is Switzerland so expensive? Taxes are lower, but salaries are much higher. To give you an idea, in 2014, more than 75% of Swiss voters rejected a proposal for the world's highest minimum wage of 22 francs per hour. Apparently, most Swiss employees earn more than that. You can read my latest blog on travelthoughts.net, I repeat, travelthoughts.net, for further details of salaries. Aubonne has an arboretum of about 200 hectares, which is nearly 2 kilometers from the town. It features domestic and imported trees. Varied walks through the different species provide a leisurely afternoon. Entrance is free, but you can make a donation for its upkeep. A wood museum and handicraft shop are also on site. Lizanne is a town also in the canton of Vaud. Lizanne is an alpine resort village at the eastern end of Lake Geneva near Montrose, known to many music fans as the spiritual home of Smoke on the Water. Lizanne was known for its sanatoriums for tuberculosis. Today, its spectacular alpine views across the Rhone Valley invite year-round mountain sports and recreation. We took a cable car to the top of Mount Bernouze, a journey of about 10 minutes. At the top is a revolving restaurant. On a very clear day, you can see the famous mountains of Mont Blanc, the Matterhorn, and the Eiger. A single fare by cable car costs 13 francs. You can buy a return for another 10 or so francs for two, but we decided to walk back down one of the many trails. Wear hiking boots. The walk takes 2 hours or more, depending on the path and your speed. We wore jumpers as the temperature does drop at the top. You could put your jumper into your backpack on the way down as it gets warmer.
Are you happy?
I'm so happy, oh so happy and gay.
Adventure seekers can hire mountain bikes to take up in the cable car and to cycle down. There are gentle, sloping, and more challenging paths. One we took was steep with big stones and trunk roots. This didn't deter a few bikers from giving it a go. They got off their bikes at times, but it was too challenging for my tastes. Even in June, you can see a little snow, contrasted with a variety of flowers and birds. Switzerland does attract affluent people as a place to live, but for most of us, its prices are a deterrent. Still, for a short period, it is doable for most, and it will give you an alpine experience. Winter sports enthusiasts may want to make this a winter destination. Those keen on hiking may want to mark June, July, or August as a month to visit.
Who is playing?
I hope you liked that video. Please take a moment to subscribe. This is the channel about slow travel, and that will really be demonstrated in the next episode. And we will be in Cyprus for 2 months, so you'll get a good in-depth view of what it's like to live in Cyprus. Until our next video, see you soon, and take care.